Instructors often require students to create a bibliography or works cited page to go along with their assignments. Luckily, Microsoft Word can help you out with this process. The program can also make it much easier for you to cite your sources in the text of your essay. This way you can use the program to help you cite the information while you are writing your essay. After you have gathered your research information from books, websites, and other sources, you will be ready to put the information into Microsoft Word. First, open Microsoft Word. Click on the References tab. Look in the Citations and Bibliography group. Find the drop-down menu next to the word Style. Click the drop-down menu to choose a reference style. Now you're going to input the information for your source. Click the Manage Sources button. Click the button labeled New in the center of the window. This will open a new window titled Create Source. Click the drop-down menu next to the words Type of Source and choose the appropriate source type. Let's start off with a book. Next, fill in the fields with the appropriate information. Click OK when you've entered the information. If you are finished entering your information, you can click Close, but if you'd like to enter a new source, click New again. Let's click New again to add another source. And let's make this source a website. Click OK when you've finished entering the information. Continue this process for all of your sources. Click Close when you have finished inputting the information for all of your sources. When you have entered each of your sources into Microsoft Word, you are ready to type up your work and cite your sources in the text of your paper. While you are writing your paper, you will eventually come to a point when you will need to cite a source. Microsoft Word makes this easy for you because all you need to do is click the Insert Citation button and choose the source you would like to cite. But first, make sure your cursor is in the correct spot for your citation. Now select Insert Citation and choose the source. Now notice Microsoft Word inserted the citation for me, and all I need to do is insert a period. When you have completed your paper, you will want to create a works cited page or bibliography. At this point, you may want to check to see if you actually used all of your sources in your paper, because oftentimes writers find a lot of sources but don't use all of them in their papers. Luckily, Microsoft Word planned for this sort of situation. To check your sources one last time, click the Manage Sources button. Microsoft Word adds two lists here, the master list on the left-hand side and the current list on the right-hand side. The master list has all of the sources that you have inputted into Microsoft Word. The current list by default starts out with all of your sources. You will also notice that Microsoft Word adds check marks next to the sources that you actually cited in your paper. You will also notice that Microsoft Word will not allow you to delete one of the sources that you have cited in your paper. As you can see here, I have a source that I would like to delete. I cannot because the check mark indicates that it is cited in my paper. If I want to remove this source, I will have to remove the citation in the text of my paper. But remember that Microsoft Word will only print the sources that are on the right side or on the current list. When you're happy with your sources, click Close. Before creating your works cited page or bibliography, insert your cursor at the end of your paper. Now, go back to the References tab and find the Citations and Bibliography group again, and click on Bibliography. Finally, choose either Bibliography or Works Cited. Microsoft Word will automatically create an alphabetized list of all the sources you used in your paper.